when you mentioned that you have a few permission places to go to, is now kind of that time of the year for other hunters out there if they're maybe they don't have a spot anymore, or they kind of try to mix in some private land with some public land? Is now the time to try to gain access with some permission?
The best time to get permission is yesterday, is my philosophy. I try to uh, I kind of have all the permission I care to have right now. I don't, and so what I've tried to do is nurture relationships at this point. In fact, the same day I went and pulled the card, which was yesterday, I made a phone call to the primary farmer on a couple of my better permission pieces. Just touched base with him, said hi, how's the family? Brent, I think genuinely caring about people and not just what they could give you goes a long way. And so touching base often uh, does good for me. It just fits my personality. But to your point, new permission I try to get during turkey season if possible for deer hunting, and maybe get to turkey hunt a little bit too, but start working on that. Like I said, I guess you can get it at any time. But
Yeah.
usually when you see the big buck standing out in the field by the highway, is not usually the time to go try to get it. But I'm not going to say you can't get it, but I try to do a little earlier just to, and then before I go. So I sought permission and like verified my permission yesterday because I want to start putting cameras out and scouting a little bit. And so that's why I went ahead, super early. So I'll put cameras out, and then before I start hunting, I'll give a call and remind the person, hey, just touching back base with you. We talked back in the summer. I've got cameras out. I've got some stands out. Just letting you know I'm about to start being in there regularly. Some folks will want you to call them or message them every time you go in. Some don't care. Maybe some have cattle or not. Just staying in touch with folks has really, really helped me because
Yeah.
that's mostly what I have is permission forms.
Sounds like, once you get those relationships established and all that, communication is number one. That's like totally key.